Hello everyone, welcome to premiermath. In this series, we are discussing CGL mains questions from previous years. We'll be solving all these questions using speed matrix. So, let's start our session. Our first question is, a boat covers 35 km downstream in 2 hours and covers the same distance upstream in 7 hours. Find the speed of the boat in still water. Here, downstream speed is equal to 35 by 2. That is distance by downstream time, which is equal to speed of boat in still water plus speed of stream, which is downstream speed, which is equal to 35 by 2, 17.5, and speed of boat in still water minus speed of stream is equal to upstream speed. Here upstream speed is equal to distance by upstream time, which is 35 by 7, 5. Now speed of boat in still water, if you add this together, this will be equal to 17.5 plus 5 is equal to 22.5. Now 2 into speed of boat is equal to 22.5. Then speed of boat is equal to half of it, which is equal to 11.25. Option 1 is your answer. What is the compound interest on a sum of rupees 25,000 after 3 years at the rate of 12% per annum? Interest compounded yearly. Here interest is compounded annually, and here for 1 year rate is equal to 12%. Then calculate total interest for 3 years. Here compound interest for 2 years is equal to 12 plus 12, 24. 24 plus 12 into 12, 144 by 100. Use successive increment formula, which is equal to 25.44. Now compound interest for 3 years is equal to 25.44 plus 12. Third year it is 12. So which is equal to 37.44 plus 25.44 into 12 divided by 100. Now divide 25 with 100, which is equal to 0.25, means 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into 12 is equal to 3. Now this is equal to 40.44%. Now 10% of 25,000 is equal to 2,500. Then 40% is equal to 10,000. And here option 1 is your answer. That is 40% of 25,000. Sum 25,000 is equal to 10,000. Percentage and 00 cancel. 250 into 40 is 10,000. So option 1 is your answer. And if you check for 0.44%, here 1% is equal to 250. 0.1% is equal to 25. So 0.4% is equal to 25 into 4. That is 100. You can see 10,000 plus 100 something. So option 1 is your answer. LCM of x square minus 8x plus 15 and x square minus 5x plus 6s. Here just by looking at these two equations, we can find the answer from this option. That is, just take the factors of these two equations. If you look at this, this is x square minus 8x plus 15. 15 is equal to 3 into 5 and 8 is equal to 3 plus 5, 8. Now here 3 into 2 is 6 and 3 plus 2 is 5. Now you can see 3, 5 and 2 are in factors of this equations. So, if you look at this, option 1 is your answer. That is, here this x square minus 8x plus 15, I can write it as 3 into 5 is 15. So, x minus 3 into x minus 5. Now you can see minus 3 plus minus 5 is equal to minus 8x. 3 into 5 minus 3 into minus 5 is equal to plus 15. So, product should be 15 and sum should be 8. Same way here, x square minus 5x plus 6. I can write it as 3 into 2 is 6 and 3 plus 2 is 5. X minus 3 into x minus 2. Now minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6. Minus 3 plus minus 2 is equal to minus 5. Now here x minus 3 repeated 2 times. So take 1 x minus 3 out of this 2. And remaining you have x minus 5 into x minus 2. So this is LCM. The cost of 3 kg rice is 180 rupees. The cost of 8 kg rice is equal to that of 5 kg pulse. Cost of 15 kg pulse is equal to that of 2 kg tea. Cost of 3 kg tea is equal to that of 6 kg walnut. What is the cost of 10 kg walnut? Here 3 kg rice costs 180 means 1 kg rice costs 180 by 3, 60 rupees. Now we know the rice price. Then take rice and walnut ratio to find 10 kg walnut price. Here 8 kg rice is equal to that of 5 kilogram pulse, and 15 kilogram pulse is equal to that of 2 kilogram tea, and 3 kilogram tea is equal to that of 6 kilogram walnut. Now if you take the ratio, you can see here pulse and pulse cancel and tea cancel. Remaining is rice and walnut ratio. That is, here 5 goes 3 times in 15 and 3 goes 2 times in 6. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 goes 2 times in 8. Now remaining ratio is equal to 6 rice is equal to 1 walnut. From this, rice and walnut ratio is equal to, rice by walnut is equal to 1 by 6. And here this is 1 kilogram rice and 1 kilogram walnut ratio. So 1 kilogram rice costs 60 rupees. We already know it. Then 1 kilogram walnut cost is equal to 6 part. 1 part is 60 means 6 part is 6 into 60, 360 rupees. So 1 kilogram walnut cost is 360 means 10 kilogram walnut cost is equal to 360 into 10, 3600. So option 4 is your answer. What is the ratio of simple interest earned on certain amount at the rate of 21% per annum for 8 years to that and on the same sum at the same rate for 21 years? Here, simple interest means simple interest is generated at the rate of R percentage for T years. So, simple interest ratio means R1T1 is to R2T2 for same sum. But here, rate is also same. So, if you take ratio of simple interest, here R is constant, just take T1 and T2 ratio. Because here same sum, same rate. So, in the first case, 8 years. In the second case, 21 years. So, 8 is to 21. Option 1 is your answer. Select the incorrect formula from the following option. This is incorrect formula. We already know sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. That is, consider it as psi-co. And we know cosec square theta minus cos square theta is 1. That is cosec-co. And we know c square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. That is theta. Now, these 3 are correct. So, option 3 is your answer. This is incorrect. Find the standard deviation of the following data 5347. Before going to calculation, you should understand there are 2 formulas for standard deviation. That is, these are 2 formulas. Now, there is only one difference between these 2 formulas. That is, in the first case, you should use n in the denominator, and in the second case, you should use n minus 1 in the denominator. If you have data of whole population, you should use n in the denominator. If you don't have data of whole population, then you should use n minus 1 in the denominator. That is, if you only have sample data out of this total population or entire population, you should use n minus 1 in the denominator. Or if you only have certain data out of this whole population, then you should use n minus 1 in the denominator. Now, example for the first is, calculate the standard deviation of first 5 natural numbers. Here, first 5 natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you have data of entire population. Then, you should use n in the denominator. And second example is, find the standard deviation of the following data set 32714. And here, 32714 is the whole population. So, you have data of whole population means you should use n in the denominator. But in the second case, example is, there are 39 plants in the garden. And out of this 39, heights of 5 plants are given. Then calculate the standard deviation of their heights. Which means, here 39 is the whole population. And out of this 39, heights of only 5 plants are given means you only have certain data out of this entire population or whole population. Which means you should use n minus 1 in the denominator. If you have heights of this all 39 plants, you can use n in the denominator. But here you only have heights of 5 plants out of this 39. So you should use n minus 1 in the denominator. Now the second example is, consider you are calculating standard deviation of the population. You are calculating standard deviation of the entire population. But if you have data of all this population, this entire population, then you can use n in the denominator. When you calculate standard deviation of this whole population. If you have data of this whole population, then you can use n in the denominator. But if you only have data of sample population, then you should use n minus 1 in the denominator. So if you have full data, then you can use n, and if you only have sample data, you can use n minus 1. So this is the difference between these two equations. Now we can calculate the standard deviation of the given samples 5347. Here number of samples is equal to 4, and now calculate the mean of the given sample. Mean means average of the given samples, which is 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7 is 19, and total numbers are 4. So 19 by 4 is average. Now take the difference between each of the given sample and the mean of the given sample, then square it. That is, here 5 minus 19 by 4. Take the difference. Then take the square of it, which is equal to 4 into 5 is 20. 20 minus 19, 1. So 1 by 4 square is equal to 1 by 16. Same way, 3 minus 19 by 4. Then square it. 3 into 4, 12. 12 minus 19, 7. So 7 by 4 square is equal to 7 square is 49. 4 square is 16. Now again 4 minus 19 by 4. The whole square is equal to 4 into 4 16. 16 minus 19 is 3. 3 by 4 the whole square is 9 by 16. Again 7 minus 19 by 4 the whole square. 4 into 7 28. 28 minus 19 is equal to 9. So 9 by 4 the whole square is equal to 81 by 16. Now take the sum of all these terms, which is equal to 1 plus 49 50, 9 plus 81 90. So 90 plus 50 is 140. In denominator you have 16. So sum is equal to 140 by 16. So here standard deviation formula is equal to square root of sum of square of difference between each of the given sample and mean of the given sample divided by total number of samples. That is, standard deviation of given sample is equal to square root of sum of square of difference between each of the given sample and mean of the given sample divided by total number of samples. Now this is equal to square root of 140 by 16 divided by n is equal to 4. Now 4 goes 3 times in 12. Remaining 20, 3 goes 5 times in 20. So here I can round off to 2 decimal places. So consider root 35 as root 36, which is equal to 6. And here root 16 is 4. Now this is 3 by 2, which is 1.5. So your value is around 1.5, means option 1 is your answer. That is 1.48 is the standard deviation of 5347. Suresh, Dinesh and Ramesh became partners in a business by investing money in the ratio 3:6:8. If their investment is increased by 5%, 15% and 20% respectively, then what will be the ratio of their profits for 1 year? Here, their investment are in the ratio 3:6:8. Now consider it as 300, 600 and 800. And this investment increased by 5%, 15% and 20%. Now 5% of 300 means 10% is 30. Then 5% is 15. So 300 plus 15, 315 is the increment. That is 300 plus 15, 315 is the new investment. Now 15% of 600, 10% is 60. 5% is 30. So 60 plus 30, 90 is 15%. So 690. New investment is 690. Same way here, 10% is 80. So 20% is 160. So 800 plus 160, 960 is the new investment. 20% means 160 rupees increment. Now if you take the ratio, 15 goes 2 times in 30, 1 time in 15. Now if you look for 21, option 3 is your answer. That is, here 15 goes 4 times in 60, 6 times in 90. Here 15 goes 6 times in 90, 4 times in 60. So 21 is to 46 is to 64. Option 3 is your answer. The ratio of marks obtained by Rajesh, Rakesh and Ramesh in an exam is 2 is to 4 is to 9. What are the marks obtained by Rakesh and Ramesh if Rajesh scored 30 marks in the exam? Here Rajesh's ratio part is 2 part. And here Rajesh scored 30 marks in the exam means this 2 part is equal to 30. Then 1 part is equal to 30 by 2, 15. Then 4 part is equal to 4 into 15, 60. And 9 part is equal to 9 into 15, 135. Which means Rakesh and Ramesh scored 60 and 135 marks respectively. Option 2 is your answer. The average of 20 numbers is 32. If two numbers are 29 and 31, then what is the average of remaining numbers? Here 20 numbers average is 32. And two numbers are 29 and 31 means if I add 1 here, this will become 30 and 30. So two numbers average is 30. Now we have to find average of remaining 18 numbers. Here, if I consider common average as 30, here this is 32, which is plus 2 greater than common average 30. So this plus 2 increment and this average is for this 20 numbers. So plus 2 into 20 is 40. So this plus 40 is the increment in the sum for this 20 numbers. So this extra sum should be equally distributed to this remaining 80 numbers in order to balance the total average as 32. Because here you can see this 2 numbers average is 30. Then 80 numbers average should be greater than 30 in order to balance 20 number average as 32. Which means this extra sum 40 should be equally distributed to the remaining 80 numbers in order to balance total average as 32. Here 80 numbers average is equal to 30 plus 40 by 18. 2 goes 9 times in 80, 20 times in 40. 20 by 9 is 2.2. 9 goes 2 times in 20. So 30 plus 2.2 is equal to 32.22 is your average. Option 4 is your answer. Angle of elevation of the top of a building at a distance of 70 meter from its foot on a horizontal plane is found to be 60 degree. Find the height of the building. Here this is the height of the building and at a distance 70 meter from the foot of its tower, angle of elevation from the horizontal to this tower is equal to 60 degree. This is 70 meter. This horizontal distance is 70 meter. Now tan 60 is equal to root 3. Root 3 means root 3 by 1. So opposite side and adjacent side are in the ratio root 3 is to 1. Now one part is 70 meter means root 3 part is equal to 70 root 3. Option 1 is your answer. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral and BC is a diameter of the related circle on which A and D also lie. Angle BCA is 19 degree and angle CAD is 32 degree. What is the measure of angle ACD? Here, first draw the circle. Here, BC is diameter. So this is BC. And AD also lies on this circle. So this is AD. And now ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. And angle BCA is 19 degree. And CAD is 32 degree. And we have to find out what is ACD. That is this angle. I'll take it as X degree. Now this is diameter BC. Diameter can create 90 degree at any point on the circumference of the circle. Point A is on the circumference, which means here this angle is equal to 90 degree. That is BC create 90 degree at A. Now for cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angle sum is equal to 180 degree. Which means here 90 plus 32 plus 19 plus X is equal to 180 degree. 32 plus 18 is 50. 32 plus 19 is 51. So 90 plus 51 is 141. Then 180 minus 141 is X degree, that is ACD, which is 39 degree. So angle ACD is 39 degree. Option 4 is your answer. Find the value of given expression. This is root 20 minus etc. up to infinity. So up to infinity means take this whole term as y. Now even if you ignore this first term, the remaining term will be equal to y because this remaining term is up to infinity. So compared to this infinite terms, this root 20 is very minute. So you can take the remaining term as y as well, which means here this whole term will become y is equal to root 20 minus y. Now this is 20 minus something. So square of your answer should be less than 20. 6 square is 36, 5 square is 25. Both are eliminated because both are greater than 20. Now 2 square is 4, which is too small. So option 1, 4 is your answer. That is, here you can write this term as y is equal to root 20 minus y. Then when you square is y square is equal to 20 minus y, which means y square plus y minus 20 is equal to 0. Now 20 equal to 5 into 4, which means y plus 5 into y minus 4 is equal to 0, which is y square plus y minus 20. That is, here plus 5 into minus 4 is minus 20 and plus 5 minus 4 is equal to plus 1. Now from this y can be minus 5 or y can be plus 4. But here we take y is equal to plus 4 because 4 square is equal to 20 minus 4, which is correct. But here minus 5 square is not equal to 20 minus 5. So this is not possible. Find the single equivalent discount for successive discount of 12%, 18% and 25% on the marked price of a car. Here use A plus B plus AB by 100 formula, and here this is discount, so use negative for all the percentage. So minus 12 minus 18 is minus 30. Minus into minus is plus. So 12 into 18 by 100. Now 180 plus 36 is equal to 216. Now 216 by 100 is 2.16. I'll take it as 2. So minus 30 plus 2 is equal to 28%. This is roughly 28%. Now 28% and 25%. 28 plus 25 is equal to 50 plus 3, 53. So this is minus 53 plus 25 into 28 divided by 100. 25 goes 4 times in 100, 4 goes 7 times in 8. So this is 53 minus 53 plus 7, which is equal to 50 minus 4, 46. This is around 46% because here I ignore this 0.16. So here nearly 46% is option 4. This is 45.88% because here this is 46 because I ignore this 0.16. Seva has some hens and some goats. If the total number of animal heads is 100 and total number of animal feet is 348, then what is the total number of goats with Reva? Here you can use alligation method. That is, you know hen has 2 legs and goat has 4 legs. And here total number of legs is 348. Now if you take the average of 348, that is average is equal to 348 divided by total number of animals, which is 348 by 100, that is 3.48. That is average legs per head is equal to 3.48, which is the average of these 2 and 4. That is 3.48. Now take the difference between 3.48 and 2, which is equal to 1.48. And here difference between 4 and 3.48 is equal to 0.52. Now if you take the ratio, 2 goes 26 times in 52, 2 goes 74 times in 148. Now you can see total number of goats is equal to 74 because here 26 plus 74 is equal to 100. Now option 2 is your answer. If the external angle of a regular polygon is 18 degree, then number of diagonals in this polygon is. Here total external angle of a regular polygon is equal to 360 degree. Then number of sides of this regular polygon is equal to total external angle divided by one external angle 18 degrees. So 360 by 18 is equal to 20. So there are 20 sides in this polygon. Now the number of diagonals formula is equal to n into n minus 3 divided by 2, which is equal to 20 into 17 divided by 2. 2 goes 10 times in 20. So 170 is the total diagonals in this 20 sided polygon. Now if you don't know this formula, you can also use probability method. That is, for a 20 sided polygon, there are 20 vertices. Now consider this vertex. And if you take the adjacent vertex near to it, then these two will form a side. But if you skip this vertex and take the next vertex, these two can form a diagonal. Same way, these two vertices together form a diagonal. These two also form a diagonal. Now, out of this 20 vertices, 2 vertex together form a diagonal. But these 2 vertices also form a side. So, for a 20-sided polygon, there are 20 sides. So, these 2 vertices together form 20 sides. Now, subtract 20 from 20C2, then you will get total number of diagonals. That is, here, 2 vertices together form 20 sides in this 20-sided polygon. And these 2 vertices also form diagonals. So, out of this total 20 vertices, 2 vertices together form diagonals. Now, subtract 20 sides from this 20C2, you will get number of diagonals. Here 20C2 means 20 minus 2 is 18. So, in numerator and denominator, 18 factorial get cancelled. So, in the numerator, you have 19 into 20. 18 factorial cancelled. In the denominator, you have 2 factorial because 18 cancel. Now 2 factorial is equal to 2. 2 goes 10 times in 20. So 190. 190 minus 20 is equal to 170. So option 3 is your answer. The number 2918245 is divisible by which of the following numbers? Let's first take the digital sum of this number. Here, digital sum is equal to 5 plus 4, 9 cancel, 8 plus 1, 9 cancel, 9 cancel. So, 2 plus 2, 4 is the digital sum of this number. Now, if 4 is the digital sum of the number, then this is not divisible by 3, 12, 1, 9. Because to be divisible by 3, its digital sum should be 3 or multiple of 3. Here it is not. And to be divisible by 9, its digital sum should be 9 or multiple of 9. Here it is not. And to be divisible by 12 means this number should be divisible by both 3 and 4. Here, this number is not divisible by 3. So, 12 also cancels. So, option 2 is your answer. That is, this number is divisible by 11. Now, divisibility rule of 11 means, write the number 2918245. Now, take the odd place sum, which is equal to 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2, which is equal to 10. Now, take the even place sum, which is equal to 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 9, 21. Now, difference between odd place sum and even place sum should be 0 or 11. Here it is 21 minus 10 is equal to 11. So, this is divisible by 11. Average weight of 3 men is increased by 4 kg when one of them whose weight is 100 kg is replaced by another man. What is the weight of new man? Here, this is replacement. 3 men average is increased by 4 kg when one of these 3 men with 100 kg weight is replaced by a new man. We don't know the weight of this new man, but this weight of this new man should be greater than 100 kg because here average increases by 4 when this replacement takes place. So this increment in this 4 average is for this 3 people. This plus 4 increment in this average is for this 3 people. So 4 into 3, 12 is the total increment in the sum of this 3 people when this replacement takes place. Which means this 12 plus 12 increment is because of this replacement. So this plus 12 is the left hand side difference. Which means 100 plus 12, 112 is the new man's weight. Option 4 is your answer. the median of the following data will be. To find the median of the given numbers, write the numbers in the ascending order. Here first 25, then 27, then 29, then 30, then you have 32, 33 and 35. Now you have total 7 numbers. Take the middle number, which is the median. That is, write the numbers in ascending order. Then take the middle number, that is your median. Option 3 is your answer. Median is 30 here. A hemispherical bowl of internal radius of 18 cm is full of liquid. This liquid is to be filled in a cylindrical bottles of each of radius 3 cm and height 6 cm. How many bottles are required to empty the bowl? In each case, volume should be equal. That is, here volume of hemispherical bowl means 2 by 3 pi r cube. So here r is equal to 18. 18 into 18 into 18. Now, this is the volume of total water. Now, this should be added to certain number of bottle. We don't know the number of bottle. Let us take it as n. Now, volume of each of this bottle is equal to pi r square h, because volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. So, pi into, here r square is equal to 3 square and height is equal to 6. Now, 3 square is 9. 9 goes 2 times in 18. 6 goes 3 times in 18. 3 and 3 cancel. Pi and pi cancel. So, number of bottle is equal to 18 into 4, which is equal to 72. Option 1 is your answer. So, 72 bottles are required to empty the bowl. Find the value of given expression. Here, bracket order in BODMAS rule is this one. Now, first solve this bracket. Here 36 by 3 is equal to 12. 24 minus 12 is equal to 12. So, whole term is equal to 12. Now, solve the second bracket. That is, here 90 by 5 into, this is 12. 12 by 3. Which is equal to, 3 goes 4 times in 12. 5 goes 18 times in 90. 18 into 4 is equal to 40 plus 32, 72. So, 76 minus 72 is equal to 4. Option 3 is your answer. Product passed successively through hands of 3 traders and each of them sells his goods at profit of 30% of his cost price. If the last trader sold the product for rupees 300, then how much did the first trader pay for them? Here profit is same for 3 cases. Then you can solve this question in 2 methods. That is, first I will explain you the short tricks, then I will explain you the concept behind it. Here profit is 30% means 3 part generated out of this 10 part. That is 10 plus 3, 13 and 10 is the sell price and cost price ratio. Now this product passed through 3 traders with the same profit. Now if you multiply this 13 by 10 3 times, then you will get final sell price and initial cost price ratio. That is 13 cube by 10 cube is the final sell price and initial cost price ratio. So, final sell price is 300. So, 13 cube is 300. Then, if you find what is 10 cube, that is your answer. Here, 10 cube is equal to 300 by 13 cube into 1000. So, here 13 cube is equal to 3 cube is 27. 1 cube is 1. 1 square into 3 is 3. 3 square into 1 is 9. Take the double of 39, which is 78. Now add 2 carries over, 2 plus 9, 11, 11 plus 8, 19, 1 carry over, 4 plus 7, 11, 1 carry over, 2. So 2197 is equal to 13 cube. Now if I approximate it as 2200, now double zero cancel, 2 goes 11 times in 22, 2 goes 5 times in 10. Now this will become 1500 by 11. 11 goes 1 time in 15, 3 times in 40, 6 times in 70 and 3 times in 40. So 136.3. Option 2 is your answer. Now the concept is consider 100 rupees as the initial cost. Now there are 3 traders. Now first trader, cost price is 100 rupees and he sell it at 30% profit, means he sell it at 130 rupees. Again, in the second case, the trader buys it at 130 rupees. That is, his cost price is 130 rupees. That is the sell price of the first person. Now, the second person also sold it at 30% profit. 30% profit means 130% of the cost price. 130% means 1.3 of 130. Now, this sell price is the cost price of third person because he bought it at this price. So 1.3 into 130 is the cost price of third person. Now he also sold it at 30%, which means 130% of cost price. 130% means 1.3. So 1.3 into cost price is 1.3 into 130. Now you can see here these two cancel, these two cancel. Now this one is equal to, that is, this 1.3 into 1.3 into 130 is the final sell price. And here this 100 is the initial CP. Which means here 1.3 into 1.3 into 130, if I multiply it with 10, here I should also multiply it with 10. Now you can see this is equal to 13 into 13 into 13. 13 cube, and here this is 10 cube. That way this 13 cube is the final sell price and this 10 cube is the initial cost price. What is the total surface area of pyramid whose base is a square with side 8 cm and height of the pyramid is 3 cm? Here total surface area of a square pyramid. Base is square. So square pyramid means base area plus lateral surface area. Now lateral surface area of this square pyramid means there are 4 triangles in the lateral side of this pyramid. Now don't confuse this height of the pyramid with height of the triangle. When you draw this pyramid in 2D plane, this is actually 3D and this height of pyramid is 3D, which is this height is equal to height of pyramid. So this is 3D, okay? And don't confuse the height of triangle. We need to calculate height of triangle to calculate the lateral surface area. There are 4 such triangles in lateral surface. So we need to calculate height of the triangle as well. So don't confuse it with height of pyramid. Here, this is the pyramid. Now this height is height of the pyramid, which is 3 cm. Now there are 4 triangles in lateral surface, and to calculate lateral surface area we need height of this triangle. So take the half of base. Now this is a right angle triangle and here one side is 3 and this is 4, then hypotenuse is 5. 3, 4, 5 are triplet. So here height of triangle is equal to 5 and height of pyramid is equal to 3. Now base area means area of square, which is a square, and lateral surface area means half into perimeter of base into height of triangle. Half of perimeter of base into height of triangle is the lateral surface area. Now this is equal to 8 square plus half into perimeter of base means 8 into 4 is 32 is perimeter into height of triangle is 5. Now 2 goes 16 times in 32. 16 into 5 is 80. 80 plus 8 square is equal to 80 plus 64, 144. So option 3 is your answer. Now if you don't know this formula, you can also find lateral surface area by 4 into half BH. Area of one triangle is equal to half BH. Then there are 4 such triangles. That is 4 into half into base is equal to 8. Height of triangle is equal to 5. Now 2 goes 2 times in 4. 8 into 5, 40. 40 into 2 is equal to 80. So in this way you can also calculate lateral surface area. The breadth B of a room is twice its height and half of its length. Find the length of longest diagonal of the room. Here, breadth of the room is twice its height and half of its length. Now, longest diagonal of this room is equal to root of square of length plus base square plus height square. Now, this is equal to L square means L is equal to 2B. So, L square is equal to 4B square. B square is B square plus H square. H is equal to B by 2. So, H square is equal to B square by 4. Now, this will be equal to 5B square plus B square by 4. So, this is equal to 4 into 5 is 20. 20B square plus B square is 21B square. So, this is 21B square by 4 means square root of 21B by 2. Option 3 is your answer. So, longest diagonal is equal to root 21B by 2. What is the simplified form of following expression? Here, 1 plus x into 1 minus x, which is equal to 1 minus x square. Now, 1 minus x square into 1 plus x square is equal to 1 minus x raised to 4. 1 minus x raised to 4 into 1 plus x raised to 4 is equal to 1 minus x raised to 8. 1 minus x raised to 8 into 1 plus x raised to 8 is equal to 1 minus x raised to 16. So, option 3 is your answer. That is, here, this is 1 minus x square. Now, 1 minus x square into 1 plus x square, which is equal to 1 minus x raised to 4. Now, 1 minus x raised to 4 into 1 plus x raised to 4, which is equal to 1 minus x raised to 8. Again, 1 minus x raised to 8 into 1 plus x raised to 8, which is equal to 1 minus x raised to 16. So, that is your answer. If the areas of two similar triangles are in the ratio 196 is to 625, what would be the ratio of corresponding side? Just take the square root of areas. That is your answer. That is, here 14 is to 25 is your answer. Option 1 is your answer. If you take the ratio of corresponding side, that is L1 is to L2, which is in the same ratio of square root of areas of the respective triangles. That is root A1 is to root A2. A speak the truth 5 out of 7 times and B speak the truth 8 out of 9 times. What is the probability that they contradict each other in stating the same fact? Here, when A speak the truth 5 out of 7 times, he speak lies 2 out of 7 times. When B speak truth 8 out of 9 times, he speak lies 1 out of 9 times. Now, probability of error or probability of contradiction by A and B by stating the same fact is equal to when A speak truth, B should speak lies. When A speak lies, B should speak truth. That is, when A speak truth, that is 5 by 7, B should say lies. And when A speak false statement, B should say true statement. Now this is equal to 7 into 9, 63 is the denominator. 5 plus 16, 21 is the numerator. 21 goes 3 times in 63. So 1 by 3. Every 1/3 time they contradict each other. Option 4 is your answer. There are two inlets A and B connected to a tank. A and B can fill the tank in 32 hours and 28 hours respectively. If both the pipes are open alternatively for 1 hour, starting with A, then in how much time will the tank be filled? Here A can fill the tank in 32 hours and B can fill it in 28 hours. Both are doing the same work. Take the LCM. 8 into 4 is 32 and 7 into 4 is 28. So 8 into 4 into 7 is the LCM. 32 goes 7 times in LCM. 28 goes 8 times in LCM. 8 into 7, 56. 56 into 4. 50 into 4, 200. 6 into 4, 24. So 224 is the LCM. 224 is the total capacity of tank. Now A can fill 7 unit in 1 hour. B can fill 8 unit in 1 hour. Together A and B can fill 8 plus 7, 15 unit in 1 hour. So A and B together fill 224 unit in 224 by 15 hours of time. 15 goes 1 time in 22, remaining 7. 15 goes 4 times in 74, remaining 14. So this 14 unit is filled by A and B together in 14 by 15 hours of time. Now, question clearly says A and B opened alternatively for 1 hour. Now, together A and B take 14 and 14 by 15 time to fill this 224 unit. Then alternatively, they take double of this time. Double of this time, which is equal to 14 into 2, 28, plus 14 by 15 into 2, which is less than 2 hours, which is equal to option 2, that is less than 30 hours. That is, here, together, A and B take 14 hours to fill 210 unit of water. So, separately, they will take 14 into 2, 28 hours to fill 210 unit. Remaining is 14 unit, which will be filled by A and B. So, A fills 7 unit in 1 hour and B fills remaining 7 unit in less than 1 hour, because here A can fill 8 unit in 1 hour. So, total time taken is 28 plus 1 plus less than 1 hour, that is less than 30 hour, or you can clearly say 29.8 hours. 2 candidates contested an election. One of them got 64% of the vote and won by 434 votes. What was the total number of votes polled? Consider 100% as the total number of votes polled. Out of this, winning candidate got 64% of the vote, that is 64 out of 100. Then his opponent got 100 minus 64, 36% vote, that is 36 out of 100. Now, winning candidates won by 434 vote means this person who got 64% vote won by 434 vote, which means he got 434 vote more than his opponent. Then difference between votes received by these two persons is equal to 434, which is equal to 64 minus 36, 28%. Now 7 goes 4 times in 28, 7 goes 6 times in 42, 2 times in 14. 4 goes 1 time in 6, 5 times in 20, again 5 times in 20. So 1% is equal to 15.5. Then 100% is the total number of votes polled, which is equal to 100 into 15.5, 1550. Option 1 is your answer. From the top of an upright pole 17.75 meter high, the angle of elevation of the top of an upright tower was 60 degree. If the tower was 57.75 meter tall, how far away from the foot of the pole was the foot of the tower? Here, this is pole height, which is 17.75 meter, and this is tower height. Now, from the top of the pole to the top of the tower, this is horizontal line. Angle of elevation is 60 degree. So, this is 60 degree. Now, this is also 17.75 meter and height of the tower is 57.75 means this height is equal to 40 meter. Now, you already know tan 60 is equal to root 3. Root 3 means root 3 by 1. That is opposite side and adjacent side are in the ratio root 3 is to 1. Now, root 3 part is equal to 40 meter means one part is the distance between foot of the pole and foot of the tower. One part is equal to 40 by root 3. Now, 40 by root 3 means option 4. That is multiply root 3 in numerator and in the denominator, which is equal to 40 root 3 by 3. Option 4 is your answer.